Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, another rainy day. Imagine that. Rain in western Tennessee in February. It's just what it does. January, February, it's just wet. Matter of fact, pretty much all winter in western Tennessee. Down here in the Mid-South, it is just a mopping, muddy swamp. That's why you guys got to make sure you got proper drainage. You set your infrastructure up right, your landscaping, you got to make accommodations if you're building a homestead, and to take that into account. Hopefully I've done that. Hopefully on the ridge I've done that. You can see so many of the family members, fighting that very thing. And done some amazing things for it. The corduroy driveway up to the landing, right, to a DD5. What David did with the grass, he got that grass going good. Now, I mean, I'll give the man that. He paid those boys, the DD5 boys, to get out there and till that soil up and sow that seed and fertilize and compact it down. Them boys did an amazing job. And David should be commended for having them do it. It was very, very nice of him to have them do all that work of getting the grass done perfectly. I'm a silly boy. Speaking of silly boy, did you watch the live stream last night on RidgeLife? Ooh, Tim went a little bit off his rail, off the rocker, off the chain, off the hook. Got a little crazy last night, and people were asking me, "What are you drinking?" I said, "I'm just drinking Coke Zero." It's delicious. Coke Zero, more delicious. Now more delicious. Actually, it's always been more delicious. And look, they still got the Santa Clauses on the can. That's how, man, it's February, people. We need to get rid of them Santa Clauses and get some hearts. Get some pretty little hearts. It's February. It's almost Valentine's Day. I'm in the red, Demon Red SRT Durango. And so, to commemorate, to celebrate the Valentine's Day. This, matter of fact, guys, I think this will be the first Valentine's Day in my adult life that I have not had dating somebody. I think. I'm trying to think. In my adult life, have I never not had somebody to share Valentine's Day with? And I'm thinking it, because when I got divorced, I'm trying to remember, it was about a year. I think I met Starla that spring. So yeah, I was with Starla the spring after I got divorced. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I was dating somebody every Valentine's Day in my adult life. And don't feel sorry for me that, a lot of y'all probably saying, "Tim, you probably spent way too much money on all them Valentines. You're probably better off." When you care about somebody, it's not about the money. It's not. And again, seriously, even if you're not spending a lot of money, it's not about the money. It's about the care, the affection, the thought. A lot of times when I used to give gifts, they were, matter of fact, always. I try to always give thoughtful gifts. I don't really do gift cards. If I can't know you well enough to get you something, I'm probably not going to get you a gift card. Now I have done gift cards. Sometimes gift cards are what they want. Sometimes gift cards are appropriate. Like my daughter's boyfriend, or something like that. You get them a buckle gift card, right? I don't really know the guy that well, so but yeah, Valentine's Day is gonna come and go this year, and I'm going to be okay. I promise you, I'm going to be okay. I am actually at the high school right now picking Gavin up. My son Gavin, you saw him lifting all that heavy steel in the last RidgeLife video. That video was doing very well. Thank y'all for watching that. Gavin, of course, probably because Gavin was in it doing all the work. Because I would not have gotten it done without Gavin. Those 19-foot beams, steel beams, I could have got the work done, but it would have taken a long time. And we were racing the clock. We were racing the weather. And it's just been a race for weather the entire last month or so. But luckily, I've won the race. Every time, you know, yeah, it's holding me back right now. You know, that's why I'm picking Gavin up, because it's raining. And, you know, I was editing video, and I got asked to pick Gavin up, and others were not available. And glad to help out my son. But, yeah, I've been very lucky with chasing the rain as far as getting the footers done. And eventually, you know, I wanted to get them done a long time ago. Yeah, that was my fault. I procrastinated. But and then when I would go to do it, yeah, other things. So, but yeah, I got the footers dug out. I got the forms made and everything. Then I got the concrete poured. Then I got the forms off. Then I got the steel moved. Then I got the gravel delivered. Ooh, can't wait to show you that video tomorrow. I've been working on it all morning. And guys, in this video, and I hope you stick around and watch this video, because I'm putting some effort into it. I've got 3 cameras, okay? I've got a GoPro that was mounted on the tractor, and sometimes it was on the ground to give a low effect. Sometimes it was on the gravel pile. Then I got my really nice Sony camera that's back, you know, collecting audio and everything from my wireless mic, and it gets really good, clear pictures. And then of course I had a drone in the sky. I had a drone operator getting the drone footage, and syncing all 3 of those videos up to where whenever I lift up on the bucket, and then it switches to the other camera, and I turn the tractor around, and then I go forward, and then the drone picks it up. It's been some effort to get all that synced up, because it's not just one big file. It's not just one video file. There are multiple clips, and then you have to sync up all the different cameras to the timeline, to the sound. And when you watch movies, you see them do that actually works. You do a loud clap like that, and you look for the spike in the audio signature, and you line up the videos. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. The clap. Tim uses the clap not only in his live streams. You know, he doesn't just give the clap. He uses it. Y'all know what I'm talking about there? Tim giving the clap. If you've been around on RidgeLife for a while, you know what it means by Tim giving the clap. So yes, I'm going to try to have that video finished tonight and get that up to you tomorrow. If it does stop raining, I'm going to get do a ramblings, work with me rambling of putting the bed cover on the F-250. And a lot of you have responded. And it was just like we said. I said, don't tell David what you're talking about in the live last night. Sure enough, he called me today. Hey, what were you talking about, asking the people when they think and then not letting them tell me? I said, well, like I said in the live stream, you're going to have to watch my rambling to find out, because I ain't going to tell you. He's probably going to watch it now. Oh, check out what I won. I won this Juno Acres. Look at that. Ooh, it's a nice hat. Get that back on my head there. Nice hat. I wore this in live last night. And that was one of the funny things in the live last night is I showed off a lot of the gifts I was given for my retirement party. And I know on Ramblings you guys saw them, but in the live last night, I talked about their use. Oh my. It was quite hilarious. The pickle, the mints, the beard dye, the memory book, oh my gosh, the nappy blanket, it was quite the spectacle. And of course Tim sang, danced. Tim, you're just not right in the head. I know that. Oh yeah, I even have my Coke Zero, now more delicious keychain. Thank you very much. Does that say, can you read that right? Coke Zero, now more delicious. On the back of my SRT. So I am not waiting in the pickup line. I was told to just bypass the pickup line, park in the parking lot, and then Gavin would come out and find me. So, because the pickup line is longer than the pickup line at the bar with the 40-year-olds. Because It goes all the way down there and all the way around. Not that I would know, because I don't go to bars and do pickup lines. I'm not that. I've never been that kind of person. Typically, whenever, matter of fact, met my first wife. I was working at a fast food restaurant. Met my second wife through mutual friends at church, and actually used christianmingle.com and to realize we had friends from church, and we met up and we were in the same, we ended up going to the same Sunday school class and couples class and everything. And so yeah, I'm not really a go meet girls and pick them up at the bar. My last girlfriend, I didn't pick her up at a bar either. Matter of fact, I don't think I've ever picked up a girlfriend at the bar. I don't. I don't think that's probably a good place to find a girlfriend. That's all I'm gonna say about that. If you found your significant other, your girlfriend, your spouse at a bar, more power to you. There's probably a lot more things you pick up than girls at a bar. Again, I'm just going to leave that one right there. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with going to bars and picking up girls. If that's your jam, go do your jam. It's just not been my jam. And I don't think at 54 it needs to continue to be my, ever to be my jam. It will be okay. It will be okay. This is a very eye-opening experience being single, though. I do have a lot more time to myself, and I'm not sure I like myself. Oh, that's so funny. No, I've been very, very lucky. I've got so many good friends. Talking to David and Melanie and Mike and Anthony, we got so much stuff planned, so many fun things to do. Of course, Freedom Weekend's coming up, and of course, I'm just busy. I'm trying to get this powerhouse going, get the solar carport, get all kinds of things to do with the land. Of course, I didn't hunt very well this year, but I did get to go hunting. It was fun. I trekked. I'm busy. Okay, I'm a good busy. I'm not complaining I'm too busy. I'm saying I'm busy. And I appreciate it. It's something I need. And of course, I always got Grandma Carol. I love my mama, and my mama takes care of me. And I got my wonderful kids. Oh my goodness. Me and my daughter have really gotten closer in the last year or so. She gave me my grandson. I got a granddaughter and a grandson. And I think it just brought me and her closer together. Me and my oldest son have gotten a little closer. Don't get to see him near as much as I'd like, but we do talk a lot more. And of course, me and Morgan, we've always talked. And he's my little buddy, and he ain't very little anymore. He'll be on his last year of college next year. Seems like it's been forever, doesn't it? I know. It's just how I feel too. I'm still working on my taxes. I did them, and it showed I had to pay tens of thousands of dollars. I still got to get the deductions worked out. My business expenses. I'm hoping that brings it down, because oh my goodness, that's a lot of money. A lot of money. Not complaining. I've been very, very blessed, and I got nothing to be upset about. That's for sure. Who wants to pay taxes though? I can be upset about that, but I'm blessed that I have to pay taxes, because it means I made enough money to have to pay taxes. I still don't want to pay them though. Not my thing. I definitely don't like doing that. I've got my Harley Davidson shirt on. Kind of matches my hat, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I'm ready to get back on that Harley Davidson though. We had a couple warm days this week, but it threatened rain too much, and of course, with that fairing on the Harley, I might be able to ride in the rain just a little bit. It's not quite very as enjoyable. I've ridden the Ducati in the rain so many times, coming back from my kid's house, 90 miles away, and got caught in rainstorms and stuff. One time, I got home, and the water had frozen to my winter gloves, and when I pulled into the house after seeing them, being on the road for an hour and a half, the ice crunched like that. I used to ride down to freezing. Now, I started off riding the motorcycle down to freezing. And I had, winter gear and big, thick gloves and all that stuff. And I used to ride to work all the time, over 10,000 miles a year just riding to and from work. And that 32 degrees or lower temperature started rising as I got older and older. I was a hardcore biker and, driving to work every day through Memphis on the interstates and bypasses and all that. And so 35 degrees, 40 degrees, if it got down to 50 degrees and 30% chance of rain, if it, 45 degrees, it's about 55 now. If there's more than 30% chance of rain or it's less than 55 degrees, I'm like, you know what? I think I'm just going to jump in the SRT and drive it to work. But now I'm not really going to work anymore. I mean, I sit at my desk in the camper, and actually I don't have a desk. It's the dinette is my desk. Right in the very center of the table facing me, I've got my big monitor, and when people come over, I turn it this way so we can see face to face, play cards, and all that kind of stuff. Speaking of people coming over, on the 18th, my brother's coming down from Connecticut and going to stay a little bit, him and my niece. So I'll get to see my brother and my niece. And then, let's see, that's the 18th. And then a few days later, my dad and stepmom and sister, my dad and stepmom are live in Vermont now. And they're going to come down to my sister's in Alabama. And then they're coming up to stay with me a couple days. And so, yeah, I've got a lot of family preparation to do. Not really sure how I'm going to be doing all my ramblings and RidgeLife videos. I'll try to get ahead maybe on the RidgeLife videos, or maybe they'll want to help me. I don't know, because if we're out sightseeing and doing a lot of that stuff, I won't be filming too many RidgeLife videos. But there are things that got to get done, especially if the weather's nice. And as far as ramblings, I can always do a walk around rambling, while they're there, just try not to. Maybe I'll get up in the morning before they get out and about too much. But I'll keep you in the loop, okay? I promise I'll keep you in the loop. Looks like the kitties are all letting out, so Gavin may be getting in the car here in just a moment. His mom let him know what vehicle I was in, so hopefully he'll be getting in, and we'll be getting back on the road. This one mom right here, she's a traffic. Okay, I'm gonna say this one mom right here standing out in the rain with an umbrella, but she got in traffic. Yeah, it's starting to get crazy over all these people running around here. I'm at the high school. This is a really nice high school for being a public school. They have really my son Gavin's in the orchestra, and they have a really, really nice orchestra program here. And the school, the academic programs are really, really good, because he got his progress report and he had 104 average in pre-calculus. That's right. 100. And then, of course, my son Morgan's a civil engineering major. He's like super smart and does all the calculus 4 and everything in college. My daughter, she's got a business degree and she's getting her education degree, and actually she got her bachelor's degree. Now she's trying to get her master's degree. She, math is her favorite subject. Math is her favorite subject. And then my oldest son Tyler, he was actually pre-med when he was in college, and he was valedictorian of his class. Scored like a 36 on the ACT. All my kids, needless to say, all 4 of them are pretty darn smart. I'm very, very proud of all of them. Gavin just texted me here, and I can't see what it is. He should know right where I'm at, right next to the thing here. I was hoping you get to see him. Oh, let me see what it is. Sorry about that. I switched to see his text, and it stopped. He said he saw me. That was funny. Yeah, I stopped. I switched over to his text, and it stopped the recording. But he says he's seeing me, so let's see where he's at. This is lots and lots of people. Let me unlock the door so he can just jump in. Come on, Gavin, where you at there, buddy? I think I see him. Nope, that's not him. Man, this is a pretty big size school. Pretty big size school. I know whenever I was 16, I got a, there he is, here he comes. I got a car I paid for. I worked when I was 16, and I drove to and from as much as I could. Well, there's Gavin right there. I'm just talking to the people here and going, I think Gavin's coming. What's up, Gavin?
Not much.
How was your day?
Pretty good.
Drenched. You got drenched? Yeah, your mom said or just park next to the fence right here and bypass the line. Which way do I go out? That way?
You can go that way.
I can go that way?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I want to finish up here. Anything you want to say to the people, Gavin?
No, I'm good.
This, of course, y'all remember Gavin. He helped me move all that steel, and everybody on the video saying you were a godsend, and thank you very much, and you're a very nice and respectable young man, so thank you very much.
That's pretty nice.
All right, guys. I love every single one of you. We're going to hit the road. So until next time, hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling. Go Ridge Life. Woo!